Hey everyone, welcome to Booster Tutor. I'm Brandon, and well, it's the last Crack-A-Pack of the month, Flashback Crack-A-Pack. Getting in a little under the wire there, but gotta do it. So this time we're going all the way back as far as I can afford, and we're doing 2 packs of Chronicles. So Chronicles was this like the first really big reprint that Wizards kind of did. They took like a lot of stuff from like Arabian Nights, Legends, the Dark, and I think Antiquities, and just reprinted the crap out of them. Pretty much almost destroyed Magic, because everyone who had those valuable cards, the value just dropped, hated it, complained, said they were just going to stop playing Magic. Vendors shops said they were stop carrying it because there's no value in these cards if you're just going to reprint them so much. So that made them create the reserve list, which in turn people are saying is destroying Magic now. So time is a flat circle. Anyway, so these weren't meant for draft, but we're going to open them, see how it goes. I'm sure it's going to be horrible, but there's only 12 cards per pack, and I think the only thing of value really, there's like Submersion Lands, but mainly it's Blood Moon. So hopefully get that. We'll see. All right, let's try this out, see if it works. Okay, see how this works. Ivory Guardians, 4 white. It's a Guardian, it's a 3/3, so 6 mana for a 3/3. Protection from red. As long as the opponent controls any red cards, all the Guardians get +1/+1. So 6 mana for a 4/4, protection with red. If they have red, it's good if you're against red. That's about it though. Enchantment Alteration, 1 blue, instant. Switch target enchantment from one creature to another, or from one land to another. That enchantment's new target must be legal. The controller of the enchantment does not change. Treat the enchantment as though it were just cast on a new target. That's not necessary. So far we'll say Ivory Guardians is our first pick. Oops. Abdu Jafar, 1 white. He's a leper. If he is put into the graveyard from play during combat, bury all creatures blocking or blocked by him. Okay, so pretty much Death Touch, 1/1 Death Touch in white, or sorry, 0/1. Yeah, kind of still. That's not bad actually. Wall of Shadows, 1 black. It's a wall. Damage dealt to Wall of Shadows by creature it blocks is reduced to 0. Wall of Shadows cannot be a target of spells or effects that can target only walls. So 0/1. And it can block anything. That's not bad for 3. Going for a control deck, maybe. Emerald Dragonfly, 1 and a green for a 1/1. Summon Dragonfly. Flying. A green, first strike until end of turn. So a 1/1 flyer that you can give first strike. Flying was really good back in the day, but that's not a good card. Metamorphose, 1 green, sorcery. Sacrifice a creature to add an amount of mana equal to its casting cost, +1 to your mana pool. This mana be of any one color. Use this mana only to cast summon spells. So pay 1 green, you get that green back, plus whatever the creature you sacrifice is casting cost. And it can only be used on creatures. Okay. I'll have to first pick that. Scavenger Folk, 1 green for a 1/1. Pay 1, tap it, pay a green, tap it, sacrifice him to destroy target artifact. Kai Takahashi, 2 white and a green for a 2/2. Tap to prevent up to 2 damage to any creature. That's not bad actually. It's not great. 2 colors, that kinda, Divine Offering, 1 and a red, 1 and a white. It's late guys, sorry. Divine Offering, 1 and a white, instant, destroy target artifact, gain life equal to the artifact's casting cost. That's actually not bad. It's a good sideboard card. Urza's Power Plant, there we go. Land, tap, add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. If you control Urza's Mine, Tower, and Power Plant, add 2 colorless mana to your mana pool instead. Awesome card for modern stuff, but not good draft. You would have to be able to get like all 3 of them, and what are the chances of that? War Elephant, 3 and a white for a 2/2 with banning Trample. Banning doesn't matter. Trample on a 2/2, kind of blah. So now, and Urza's Mine. Hey, look, same pack. That's why you don't take that. Starter's mine is add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. If you control all those 3 Urzas, you make 2 instead. Okay, so got some Urzas. I think... So do we take Artifact Destruction? Probably not. Do we take a Wall of Shadows? A wall that is double black for 0/1 that can prevent... that can block anything? That's pretty good. Do we take a 1-drop that has Death Touch? Blocking or blocked by? I think we might take... Okay. These 2 colors, I don't really like that. I like the prevent 2 damage, that's not bad. And this is 6 for a 3/3, ouch. But they have red, pretty good. I think you take a white 1-drop that has Death Touch. That's not bad. Alright. Sorry. And we have Bronze Horse. 7 generic mana for a 4/4 with Trample. As long as you control any other creatures, damage dealt to Bronze Horse by spells that target it are reduced to 0. So if you have a Lightning Bolt or something, it doesn't do any damage to it as long as you have another creature. 7 for a 4/4 is really bad. But back then, maybe not too bad. Still doesn't sound great though. Shield Wall. 1 and a white. Instant, all creatures you control get +0/+2 until end turn. No, don't like that. Puppet Master. Blue, blue, blue. Enchant creature. If target creature is put into the graveyard, return it to its owner's hand. Okay. Pay blue, blue, blue. Return Puppet Master to its owner's hand. Use this ability only when the creature Puppet Master enchants returns. What? That's not at all what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a mind control effect. Tormod's Crypt. 0 artifact, sacrifice it to remove all cards in target player's graveyard from the game. I mean, it's good in some constructed, but not in this. Keepers of the Faith. 1 white, white for a 2/3. I mean, that's not bad. Boomerang, there you go. Blue, blue, return target permanent to its owner's hand. That target permanent means lands also. That's why this card's pretty sweet. Bog Rat. 1 black, summon rats for a 1/1. Can't be blocked by walls. Nope. Ugh, these ladies always. Kumbaj Witches? Black, black for a 1/3. Tap it. Deals 1 damage to target creature or player. It also deals 1 damage to target creature or player of target opponent's choice. Choose your target first. So, the 1/3, tap it, deal 1 damage, but then that player gets to choose to deal 1 damage to something else. I mean, it's a pinger, that's nice, but it's a pinger with the downside. Now, Metamorphose, 1 green, this is the one that makes mana if you sacrifice a creature. Living Armor, 4 for artifact. Tap it, sacrifice it, put a +0/+X counter on target creature where X is equal to that creature's casting cost. That's weird. I mean, that's not good, but that's weird. Or just tower, look at that, guys, we got them all. Alright. Mine. Power plant and tower. This is the same thing, except this time you add 3 colors to your mana pool instead of 1. And War Elephant again. Okay. So, got a set of Urzas. That's cool. Here, I think I was going to first pick, even though it's heavy blue, Boomerang. Because just be able to, like, on turn 2, make them bounce their land back. Ugh, that's annoying. If not, I think these games are fine. 3 for a 2/3. It's not great. But you're not going to cry over that. The Witches are okay. I like having a pinger, but I don't know how good pinging would be in this set. And the Bronze Horse is just way too much. Alright, so I'll go with Boomerang. Alright, so that's Chronicles. It's a thing. Anyway, if you give $2 to my Patreon, you can get entered to a drawing to win all my Crack-A-Packs for the month. $2, that's it. If you want to follow me on Twitter, booster_tutor, and see you next draft.